Oh boy, everybody. It is day 5 of the maggot experience. It has been an amazing experience up to now. Epic, if you will. So epic. Right up there is Mr. Squirrel. If you haven't been following along, Mr. Squirrel, he's a dead squirrel. He drowned in one of the water tanks, and well, 5 days ago now, we put him in that bucket and exposed him to the flies. The flies laid their eggs. The eggs hatched into maggots. And oh my goodness, it has been an unbelievable experience up to now. Whew, I am so excited about what we're about to find up there. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Yesterday was unbelievable. If you saw it yesterday, the smell was unbelievable. Whew, what a stink it was. And those maggots were everywhere. Thousands, little baby ones, gigantic, ginormous ones. And they were doing so many things. Other beetles, other decomposers. There was just a party in Mr. Squirrel. Things were going on crazy. Got to open him up. The skin was peeling off. Oh my goodness. It's just like totally gruesomely awesome. So today, I don't know what to expect. What I'm hoping to do today is that we actually collect some of those giant maggots to go feed to the chickens. That is really going to be fun. Whew. That way we know Mr. Squirrel didn't die in vain, because we're going to get some good protein-packed maggots for the chickens. I don't know what to see. I'm hoping that we see some actual pupas, like little cocoons, where those maggots get that hard shell and they start to develop into flies. I put some wood shavings in there, a nice dry, dark place for them to go and to pupate and to get in the process of metamorphosizing into the flies. So there it is right there, guys. It's time for me to take that down. I don't even know what to expect. The smell yesterday was almost more than I could bear. So we're just going to have to see what is going on today. Okay. Oh, I'm so nervous. It's time. I don't know what to do. I feel like my stomach is even more queasy than it was yesterday, and maybe it's just nerves. Maybe I just don't even know what to expect. Let's do this. Let's get into it. Here we go. All right, are you ready? There's not as much buzzing going on today. Not as much flies. I wonder if there's just all the food is, like all the squirrel is already munched, and the flies are like, wow, there's nothing else for my babies to eat. I don't know. All right, here it is. We're going down. I haven't caught a whiff yet. Oh, never mind. I just caught the whiff. It's still coming. The wind's blowing this way today. It's worse than yesterday. Okay, I can do this. We're tough. We can do this. All right, let's see. That's what we got. Where is he? Mr. Squirrel, where are you? No, okay. I thought that was all maggots. That was wood chips. That's our wood chips. Okay, let's turn. Let's see where we got. All right, we got wood chips there. Let's turn. Let's turn. Let's turn. Where is he? Where'd he go? Is he there? There he is. There's our buddy. There is Mr. Squirrel. Oh my. Oh my goodness. I think this is going to be amazing. I think this is going to be amazing. All right, I am going to turn the camera around. We're going to get down in there, get deep, and figure out what's going on. I think there's a lot of activity. It's interesting. All right, you ready? Let's do this. All right, there he is. Now, here's some quick observations. Mr. Squirrel looks like he's pretty empty. Guys, can you believe this? Going to day 5, and I think that Mr. Squirrel might be completely void of stuff that they like to eat. There's a lot of activity going on around him out here in these wood shavings. Can you see the movement? There they are. See him moving around? Yep. What this means to me is that they have run out of food and they're out wandering around. Well, maybe. That's a theory anyway. Because these are big, there's some big old maggots that are hanging out here in the wood shavings. And maybe they're just cruising around looking for a place to pupate. All right, so we've got all of this going on. Quite a bit of activity out here in wood chip land. Wood chip land. That's it. That's how you say it. Yep. It still smells really rank. Whew. Look at those guys. Look at them. All right. So here we go. Now I've got the handy dandy stick. So this, we're going to go exploring into old Mr. Squirrel here. Let's do our normal deal. We're going to flip him up that way and see what's underneath. What we got? Oh, look there. Look at that. Look at that. Whoa, Nelly, everybody. Oh my goodness. That's some activity. That's action. Like the mother lode. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Hard to see because remember, what do they think about light? They don't like it. What's that called? That's called phobic. Photophobic. They're afraid of the light. All right, Mr. Squirrel, we're going to move you. Mr. Squirrel is very, very, very light compared to what he used to be. I don't think there's much left to him. All right, Mr. Squirrel, move on over. It's time for us to see our friends. Guys, look. Oh my goodness, here we go. Look at this. Let's move some of these wood chips away. We want to see the action. Oh, mother lode. The mother lode of maggots, guys. Oh my goodness, can you see this? Are you seeing what I am seeing? Look at that. It is a serious maggot mother lode. They have all come out of Mr. Squirrel. I'm really not seeing hardly any. There's really nothing in him anymore. And this is where they all are. Look at the activity, the movement. Wow. Wow. Let's just sit here and observe this for just a moment. This is something. Going in for the close-up. Guys, I'm kind of speechless. This is just amazing. I was wondering why the wood chips, the wood shavings had moved around so much, because I put them in one big old handful, just like a big pile. And when I looked in here, the wood chips were moved. I keep saying wood chips, wood shavings, whatever. They were really scattered. Now I know why, because this is a giant horde of maggots. Look at them, guys. Look at this. That's why the wood shavings were all moved around, because just thousands and thousands of these things wandering around and moving stuff. Take a look at Mr. Squirrel. I mean, he is empty. I don't think there is anything in him anymore. They have just completely stripped everything. He is, I don't know if you can hear this, completely dry. Like, they have taken all the moisture, just, it's gone. It's just an empty shell. Wow, the power of these decomposers. Now, I said maybe we would have some pupa, like little cocoon things. I'm thinking we're not quite there. I'm just not seeing them just yet, because I think obviously these guys are all getting ready. You can notice the change in color. Remember yesterday they were like a bright white? This change in color, they start to darken just before they pupate or cocoon, which is super cool because that means we got day 6 coming. I'm moving this stuff around and I just don't see any of the little cocoon guys. What's really exciting is we are about to gather up. We're going to gather some of these guys up and go feed some chickens. Oh, this is going to be epic. Okay. All right. So I'm going to put my handy dandy stick down. And I have a pretty red bowl. Oh, isn't that pretty? It's like a cereal bowl for chickens. And I have none other than a spoon. Oh boy. Let's go to scooping some, oops, wrong hand there. Let's see. All right, we're gonna move this over on this side. And let's go to start scooping some chicken cereal. Oh boy. Look at this. Yes. I'm so excited right now. Just thousands of them. Look at this. Okay, take a look at this. This is a cereal bowl full of maggots. Look at them. Wow. I left a bunch of them in here. That way tomorrow, theoretically, we will have a bunch of the pupas, the cocoons. And that'll be fine because we can also feed those to the chickens as well. All right, cover you guys back up, let you do your thing. Mr. Squirrel, you have been an absolute gem for us. Again, so sorry, buddy, that you met your demise in a water trough, but we will make sure that you died for a cause, because that right there is a chicken's Most wonderful, fantastic meal. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Okay, let's go feed some chickens. Yes. Okay, this really has been the moment we've been waiting for. I mean, this has been unbelievable so far. And now it's time to feed these tasty morsels to the chickens. So, a bunch of these young birds that are back here, they're pretty shy, but I kind of think that they are gonna come for a little cereal this morning. I really do. Okay, I've got a little tray. I've got, they still kind of stink. Oh yeah, they do. I got my maggots and I got my chickens. I'm gonna flip the camera around. This is gonna be fun. I'm so excited. You ready? Let's do this. Everybody's ready over here. Let's see. Excuse me, Holly. Let's put a little bit down on our dish and let's see what happens. Yes. Like that quick. Over there. Yes, I love it. Oops. Let's give them some more. They're running out. Look at that. Thousands of maggots are gone in seconds. This is the last of the bit, girls. This is the last of it for now. I'll have more for you tomorrow. Can you believe it? Did you see? I mean, this thing, well, wasn't quite full, but there were so many. I mean, there had to have been 1,000 maggots in there at least. I don't know, a ton. And like that, they were gone. Did I not say a maggot is a chicken's most delicious meal? Oh, warms my heart. It really does. Guys, what a cool thing this has been. Day 5. This is day 5. We still have more days in front of us, I think. At least one more for sure. Maybe 2. But let's review. Mr. Squirrel today, dry as a bone. I mean, he's just an empty, dry shell with nothing left for the maggots to eat. That's why there weren't any more flies, because there wasn't anything for them to lay their eggs in. There was no more food for the babies. So the flies, why lay any more eggs? Because it's all gone. The maggots ate it all. And now just thousands of them cruising around, finding a dry, dark place to then pupate and then turn into flies. Quick fact on that. My understanding, 3 to 6 days, once they cocoon up, in 3 to 6 days, they turn back into a fly. And then they're back ready to breed within 3 days of becoming a fly again, and then start the process all over again. Sandy, I don't think you like that. What a very cool experience. Day 5 of the maggot experience. It is epic. Can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. See you later.